A portion of this video is sponsored by Caseology.
So, I've been using the S22 Ultra since the 10th of February, just after Unpacked as my main device, after pretty much using the S21 Ultra for most of 2021 as my main Android flagship device. Following up with my previous video where I had a closed 1 hour pre-embargo hands-on with it on the 7th of February, I can't help but feel two main things when using the S22 Ultra. Either the Note 21 Ultra is 6 months late, or the Note 22 Ultra is 6 months early. In this 1 week impressions review of the S22 Ultra, we're going to try and get to the bottom of it and find out which one it is. Let's talk about all the things so far, 1 week with the S22 Ultra. Let's go. Hi, Ben from Lover of Tech. If you enjoy videos like this and you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're part of Team TLS, the Tech Lover Squad, so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. For context, the model I've been using of the S22 Ultra comes in a stealthy looking phantom black color. Now look, I do wish I had the green one, but you know, that's all because that's my favorite one. And when I used it in person, it was really, really nice out of all the standard colors. But look, from the top tier materials being used such as Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on the front and the back, armor aluminium for the chassis, having finally the S Pen built into the frame of the phone, and just how well put together this is really the best from Samsung, period. Samsung just knows how to make large phones, but most importantly, they've mastered how to make large phones feel manageable when using it and holding it day to day. Yes, of course, look, you still notice that it's a large phone to use and hold. And although heavy, it is well balanced and it is the good kind of heavy. Now, the individual standalone camera rings at the back does overall look clean and elegant, but it just kind of lacks the boldness and the character I was expecting them to follow up from the S21 Ultra before, which was, and it still is, let's be honest, an instant hit and a stunner. I still need a bit of time to see if the design at the back of the S22 Ultra will grow on me, but so far it's about okay. I'm okay with it. I'm indifferent, but I'm okay with it. Another thing though, when you eyeball it from memory, from me thinking about how it looked compared to the Note 20 Ultra, which after actually checking the stats and the dimensions is actually true. In the case of the S22 Ultra, it is a bit thicker. Now, notice I compared it to the Note 20 Ultra and not the S21 Ultra because honestly, this S22 Ultra kind of lacks any character that indicates that it's an S series Ultra device in any way, shape or form. Because really, if you look at it, it's a direct follow-up to the Note 20 Ultra. And it's really down to the fact that that boxy shape and the polished glass rails as well, and the large size, when you're using it day to day, you can't help but feel like, look, it still needs a case when you're using it. This then leads into the sponsor of a portion of today's video, Caseology, with their S22 Ultra cases lineup featuring the NanoPop, Parallax, and also Skyfall. The NanoPop Caseology case for the S22 Ultra has that anti-dust coating and silicone feel, which offers great grip while remaining lint-free and dust-free. Backed with that nice two-tone colorway and finish to match and contrast the color of your S22 Ultra while giving it a refined look. You get great protection thanks to the dual layer design of the inner PC plate and also the outer TPU shell, while keeping a snug fit and a slim profile. You still get wireless charging support, power share, and it's screen protector compatible when using it. Next is the Parallax, which is all about giving character and a unique look thanks to the 3D hexacube design, which offers great ergonomics, grip, and feel. The two-tone color of the back design gives a classy look as well. And also backed by the fact that it's got nice tactile buttons and raised bezels around the screen for good protection, the Parallax is a solid case for the S22 Ultra while still having wireless charging, power share, and screen protector compatibility as well. Last but not the least is Skyfall, which not only has a cool name, but it's all in the name of allowing you to show off that nice finish and color of your S22 Ultra while still offering great protection thanks to the raised lip around the camera, while still supporting wireless charging, power share, and screen protector compatibility as well. Now, if you look at all the cases, they have precise cutouts for the ports, giving easy and secure access to the S Pen. There's also nice variations of colors available for each case to check out as well. Now, so far, I've got to say, the NanoPop is my favorite out of the lineup. Link in the description below of where you can get your Caseology cases for your Galaxy S22 Ultra. And thank you to Caseology for sponsoring a portion of today's video. For all my pain and gripes using a curved display, to no surprise, the S22 Ultra pulls off really well. Now, yes, I'm still gonna stick to my guns and say having a flat display is much preferred, but away from that experience of using the display, this is honestly the best of the best from Samsung. Now, as expected, it's a large 6.8-inch display using a dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with a QHD plus resolution that can do 120 Hz at the same time, thanks to the new generation LTPO panel, which is now variable from 1 to 120 Hz. Damn, that's some range. Brightness is ridiculously good and continue the support of the S Pen from what the display had on the S21 Ultra, and also improving on the Note 20 Ultra. The lower latency is definitely welcome and noticeable. I still just love, honestly, this part I really do, how good the Generation 2 ultrasonic fingerprint sensor is, and the haptic feedback is just chef's kiss and really makes a difference to a great tapping experience, especially with how nice to the touch the front glass is. What more good things can I say about this display? Apart from the fact that obviously it's curved, it's excellent. For my variant of the S22 Ultra, as I'm based in the UK, I've got the Exynos 2200 model with 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage. And look, I'm gonna put it out there, I'm not one to do much mobile gaming when it comes to my daily use of using smartphones, and it'll pretty much stay that way. Now, whether I'll actually do some gaming tests is still yet to be decided come the final review, because it's just really not something I usually do. But you know what, I have to say, I am a little bit tempted this time around, all thanks to the fact that you now have the new X-Clip 920 GPU, which is the first time Samsung and AMD have partnered up to build a GPU on their chipset. But overall, the performance has been good, but I've noticed some very odd lockups once or twice. And I mean, legitimately just once or twice, no more. Not really sure why that is, but it's just something I thought, let me just, mention. But I've not really been able to replicate it based on my usage pattern. But you know what, apart from that, performance, A1. This part right here, the battery and charging experience of the S22 Ultra is personally where I feel I've really tested and pushed the most over the past week, and has actually allowed me to really give an early summary of the battery life and what settings will give you the best battery life day to day without sacrificing on a good flagship user experience. Firstly, on paper, it's impressive that they've been able to still keep a 5000 mAh battery while still having an S Pen built into the phone. And also, from how efficient the fast charging speeds were on a 25-watt charger from before, bringing back support for 45-watt charging definitely had me excited as someone who seriously values fast charging. Now look, when it comes to actually using it, it is possible to get 6.5 hours plus of screen on time on the S22 Ultra, and also a total usage beyond 15 hours if you're gonna account screen off time as well. But here's the big but, you have to force it to use 4G LTE and not 5G. Go down to full high definition plus on the 1080p and still keep adaptive brightness and adaptive refresh 120 Hz on. And look, best believe, if you use 5G like I was, the phone is not gonna last regardless. Also, I experienced faster battery drain when it came to 4K video when recording, as expected, and video calls as well. It kind of hits the battery hard. Now, the charging speeds of the new 45-watt charger is where I was really confused about. Check out my charging test videos comparing the 45-watt to the 25-watt charger, and you'll see that although super fast charging 2.0 is active, it really doesn't do much. And this is another thing, I'm gonna follow up once the new 45-watt charger is in stock directly from Samsung, because trust me, spec for spec, it's the same as the old one and the results are not gonna be any different, but regardless, I'm gonna buy it, test it, and debunk it once and for all. Out of the box, the S22 Ultra is running Android 12, but now with One UI 4.1. Now look, I already did a feature roundup video of what I discovered so far with One UI 4.1 compared to One UI 4.0 on the previous S21 Ultra, so definitely go check that out. But really, the main thing is that One UI 4.1 now allows you with RAM Plus to select the amount between 2, 4, 6, and 8 gigabytes of your internal storage as virtual RAM. You still can't fully disable the feature, which I really think they should allow you to do that. And also, if you decide to change the default amount from 4 gigabytes as selected, it will ask you to restart your phone, so just beware of that. Apart from that, it's One UI 4 in all its glory and pretty much also taken from where it was before, and also the great S Pen features you've come to know and love from the Note 20 Ultra, but of course it's been refined, improved, especially when it comes to things like accurate and faster handwriting to text conversion and recognition. On top of that, guys, Samsung now offers and gives you 4 generations of OS version updates, meaning this S22 Ultra should make it all the way until Android 16 and actually beats what Google offers on their Pixel phones. Stable software experience and a longer OS version support. Yeah, Samsung, you're doing good here. Camera is the part I have to say I've tested the least so far after having it for a week, and honestly, no thanks to this crazy storm units that we've been having here in the UK, and also the terrible non-stop rain that has legit kind of left me locked up and not being able to really push and test this camera in any meaningful way. But you know what, stick around, because once things do settle down and clear up, you know me, I'm definitely gonna throw an ultimate camera comparison between both the Pixel 6 Pro and also, hopefully, if I've still got it, the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I will throw in some sample shots of, what I've got so far with the camera, mainly when it comes to pictures, some videos so far. And I have to say, the biggest thing that sticks out to me so far and what really impressed me is just how good the edge detection is when it comes to portrait mode. Like, yeah, when Samsung said they've really worked on this part and improved it, yeah, I kind of believe them, because so far it looks legit and might just be the best I've seen on a phone. But look, more testing is needed, But apart from that, check out the samples. All right, let's talk this up and finish this up, because boy, this S22 Ultra is not cheap by any means. And the fact that now the base model starts with 8 GB of RAM instead of 12 GB, and also there's no 16 GB of RAM model, like it matters, might make you feel some way. Even though the starting price is still the same at £1,149 and kind of goes all the way up to £1,499 thanks to that 1 TB internal storage model. But really, after spending just a week with it, I just can't help but feel like this is mostly the Note 22 Ultra in every way of what we would have expected to see later on in August 2022, but just 6 months early, and all in the name of the S22 Ultra. Is that actually a bad thing? No. And in fact, to me, it makes sense, because honestly, those foldable phones need and deserve their own space without the Note device being there. But it just kind of lacks the character of an S series Ultra device that I would have loved to see more of, especially with just how bold that S21 Ultra is. But yeah, that's it. So far, my first 1 week impressions review of the S22 Ultra. Are you going for it? Have you got yours yet? Let me know your thoughts, man. That's it for me, Ben from Lover of Tech. If you enjoy videos like this, you know exactly what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're part of Team TLS, the Tech Lover Squad, so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. I hope you're all safe during this time. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.